People demonize online courses, but would go into hundreds of $1,000s in debt for traditional education and be in debt for the rest of their life. Never recoup that money. But they get mad about a $100, $400 course. Think about it. The logic doesn't add up. And in, during the pandemic, I dropped a book called How to Publish a Book in a Day. I made $16,000 on one course. And then I stopped doing it. So I did the course. I only made it available for X amount of people. I think I did it at $1,000 a pop for 16 people. Because I didn't want everybody to know my formula. And I wanted some urgency around it. And I just stopped. It off at 16 people. And it was done. And I came out with another course called Sniper Marketing. So that is five people at $2,500 a pop. And then I stopped and I turned my attention back to, my regular life. But it was only about a year ago when I'm like, let me look at this online course space again. It's just like you demonized it. I didn't want to like make that a way of life, right? But online education now today is $1 billion per day industry. $1 billion per day. And people like you and me can capitalize off that industry. You know something about something that most people don't. I know something about something that most people don't. Everybody knows something about something that most people don't. They're good at something, but not good, right? You can take your knowledge, your skill set, package it into a video-based online course that people can watch and implement on demand. You a shit ton of money. It's right. So I'll pull up this. I'm going to do the word mindset, right? So there's this software that I have right here helps me do research. So we're not just shooting in the dark. We know exactly what type of courses we need. I typed in mindset, and the software has scraped over 500 courses online related to mindset, and it tells me that um, out of those courses, there have been 1.3 million students. So that means that there are more students looking for this content than there are people that are actually making this money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? 100%. Opportunity score, the demand is good. And then if I look over here at the trend of the search is consistent across the board. So that tells me that there's a tremendous amount of opportunity. Uh, and then I can go to now, mindset is very broad, but here's a course right here. Make money online. This course is an hour and 40 minutes long. And if you look over here to the far right, the average video is no longer than like 10 minutes long, 10, 15 minutes long. One video is 28 minutes long down here. That's about it. And so if I look at this course and break it down, it's on Udemy. It's by this guy over here. You can't see that. But anyway, so this so then I can hit the A. Yeah, 54,000 students. So yeah, on that, he's adjusted the price every now and then, so it just gave him an average of $15. Then let's just say I can hit the AI right here, and it'll create what they call a gap analysis. It'll tell me what the course is missing. So if I click that, missing, okay, an over the explanation of different online money making methods, practical strategies and techniques. So boom, I can create related to that same topic and just go in on where he missed off at. So voila, in addition to adding your own formula to it, but you know what you're lacking at, So most people don't, you know, most people don't look at it that way. But then I can go in and I can say, okay, well that guy has made $816,000 off that course, and I can go in now understanding what I need to do to make my course better than the one that he put together. It's working. It's working. But there's things missing. There's things missing. Just think about it. What are you? What's one thing you were collecting things at one point? What's one thing that you collected? Like, is it like what is it? Like, do you collect anything? Lions. Okay. So did you buy one lion and stop after you bought one lion, or you kept buying lions? You got too many. That's how people are with courses. They buy one course, don't mean they got the end all be all. They look for other courses related to that same topic that touches on it in a different way. So people collect courses just like people collect books, just like people collect business, baseball cards, and people collect antiques. We don't, when we passionate about something, we don't just stop with that one thing. They go for it. They go all in, but they're not being fed because if, if there's only 500 items out there on the marketplace, and out of those 500 items, not all of them are talking about the mindset of making money or whatever you want to talk about, right? And so that's what you have to focus on, and just making it very, very just. Here's a course right here. This course right here has made $13,301,000. This is about stocks, of course, but what I'm getting at is you see why the online education space is a $1 billion a year industry because of these numbers right here. And they say success leave clues. Well, there's the clues right there, and there's the success. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You see what works. You go in and you say, you know what? I'm gonna create me. I know about, I know how to overcome depression. I'm gonna create a course on depression, overcoming depression. I used to be depressed. I've been depressed for 27 years. I pulled myself out of it after I thought about taking my own life. If anybody knows about this subject, it's me. Right. So guess what? Why would I be a bad person for creating a program that can help people not take their own life? Why would I be a bad person for learning how to make money online and then putting it in a packaged course for only $14? You can get this at $1,000. If that course could really make people money, that course could really help somebody continue their own life as a course. And so the online education. So what I did is I took the Netflix and I went out and created a deal that will allow me to buy the rights to a bunch of other online courses out there. And we turn around and sell them on our own platform. Web asset course. And so you can get access to it like from webassetgroup.com. And so now you go from thinking it's the same business model. Let me not reinvent the wheel. Let me get behind other people, places, and things that have already done it, and let me promote it. Right? And we buy the ownership of it. It's just like somebody would buy the. Like I have a friend named Greg Ryder. He owns a company called Launchcart. It's kind of like Shopify, but for free speech. So he bought the rights to use like Disney and stuff like that in his merch. So talking to him, expanding my mindset on, damn, I could do that. I probably could do that. I could do it. How did they get all the how do these on their platform? Go out and create that agreement where you can buy it, and then now you can sell it. I don't know Netflix do that, but in my way, you buy the rights to those items and then you sell it, or you create your own, which is very very easy today, right? Using a platform like Canva, using a but now you're Vimeo, V-I-M-E-O, yeah, give me your hazard. And that's sort of chop the videos up for just record one long. You can say,
So hypothetically, could we now? I wonder, like, how cheap can you potentially get a course? Like, say a course isn't working,
yeah, courses work. People know.
right? Well, I'm saying this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
What if I already bought something that was inserted? Like, I think the problem is
yeah. Yeah. So with your personal brand, people want to first they want to learn from you. You know what I'm saying? Like people have walked to you, people have been rooting for you on your lives. You know, they know your story. Right? So they want to learn directly from you. So what I do is I give people an opportunity to learn from you every week in the mastermind. And recently, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had a customer where I taught the person for 2 days. I sold those tickets for $500 a pop. They gladly paid that, right? So they're gonna want to learn from. So if you make it available to your audience in a video form that they're used to consuming you that way anyway, and you just go down every single day and just give them a 5 to 10 minute video, and you structure it in a really clean way as an online course. That course is yeah.
there a way? This is what
Okay.
so how do I get 6 classes?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have a professor teaching parenting class.
Hmm.
We've done a yoga class every month. We had a grief class. We had a trauma and anxiety class. My goal was this. Just my goal
Yeah.
was my goal was to create a course where I teach, for example, just say it's 8 classes a month, and I taught 4 of them, and then I have highly credentialed people come teach behind me
Yeah.
specific areas.
Okay.
Say for example, you taught one class.
Yeah.
And once they purchase the class, present the workbook. I work with them.
Yeah.
And then they get taught by people with people like to see like so you're a million. Right?
Yeah.
They want to there's so much going to teach about I want to know who taught by a millionaire. So that was my intention.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. I think it has a lot of potential. But also, I think so many people like there's on TikTok for example.
Yeah.
I'm trying to delve into this other space where there's a billion
Yeah.
and not worry about who can I know I can sell them.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how do we get out there where these people are teaching classes?
Yeah. By doing courses, because see, um, put your courses on a platform like Udemy, it's going to give you access to an audience you've never heard. And all they care about is does this course solve my problem? That's all they care about. They're going to type in anxiety, overcoming anxiety or depression. They're going to see what comes up. They're going to read the description, watch the pro video, and see if it aligns with what they already have in mind, and then they're going to hit buy.
And the course is
Yeah. Videos, pre-recorded videos. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Pre-recorded videos into
So
five.
these courses are free.
Yeah. Yeah. On autopilot without the person being present. I wouldn't do anything else live unless you record it and then turn it into. Yeah, 100%. If you got 100 courses out there on the marketplace, right? Yeah, who cares at that point?
You're gonna make money.
Exactly.
So then at that point, marketing, which is what you do.
Yeah, that's it. It's marketing. That's it. It's knowing what to create the course on first and foremost, and then second of all, driving traffic. Because on the internet, again, if you got traffic, you got money. Most people don't know how to get traffic. And if they and if they do, it just stays on social media. That's why you got people with millions of. I talk to people that have millions of followers. That's TikTok. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent this week. You got a million. You got 1.2 million followers on TikTok. So that's what we do. So in addition to that, so you need your own, not just a website. You need your own social media platform. You don't need a website. You need an online community that has an app that has just Facebook, just for you. It's just for you. Your people log into it every single day, and they get the latest and greatest, whatever you or your platform has to offer. A very extension. You can use a platform like my friend and my best friend uses what's the name of the platform?
Well, even if I'm not saying, yeah, you don't even have to. What cost roughly
It's
is
like $79 a month.
to build an app.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
yeah,
I could build an Apple Box app,
yes,
and then people can log into that. People
yes. And then now, and then now, that's what I'm saying. And see, then now everything is under your control. Everything is under your. So yes, seriously. Um, that's what you want to start thinking about it. See if I still got this. So just imagine you have the I Will Rise community that helps you rise up. Okay, you turn it into an app. That's what they're gonna have to do to get access to it. They're gonna have to sign in. They're gonna have to sign up, right? So now you collecting that information. Now you have a real fan because they have given you something for something that you have. That's an exchange of value. They've given you their email address because they want you to stay in contact with them, right? Now they are committed to logging into your platform just like they have been for TikTok, right? And so then I've got these random pictures up there. You give them the ability to post on your platform. Because again, remember, I Will Rise is not just about you; it's a community. So you give them the ability to post on your community. They share things that are important to them. People can search for friends and find people on there. Of course, they can send you messages. Hey, Oled, I found this item. What do you think about this? You message them back, voice messages, and all of that good stuff. Push notifications when you get notifications sent to you through your platform. You build out your own Facebook/Instagram, things that are important to you, you know, and you monetize it in that way. So then, on top of that, it's the same thing we did right here. So it's the same thing. Think about it. It's the same thing I did right here with what, right? So you can't see that. So yeah. Okay, so this is so we did the same thing with Web Asset Group, right? So they log in, it's free to sign up, it's free to log in, it's free for all of that good stuff. And then they don't have to buy a thing. So what you want to do is set it up to where people don't have to buy anything. How people can come in and share content on their own. Think about it. They want to learn. It's just a push of a button. You get them the freedom, and when they get learn, boom, right? They can buy from our educational platform, online magazine. Sure, we don't. Dang, it went out again. We can monetize every single aspect of the platform, but it is monetized. We're not saying buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, because through affiliate marketing, it's turning into dollars.
The traffic turns into clicks.
Exactly. 100%. So if you get in the business of producing quality content inside of your own community, how you're in the money because you're doing something that keeps people coming back to it over and over again.
Good. So let me so look at this first.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I struggle with.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just give you a prime example. We're gonna use a real example right now. This is valuable information.
Yeah.
Let's use a prime example. This is super valuable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They've given, we're going to just say, I I was blessed
Yeah.
because I've built friendship with
Yeah.
you, I've met you before.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, let me extend this to people and give to them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's ways that I can repay you.
Yeah.
So the way that I'm repaying you is like potentially bringing you new people.
Yeah.
Not something that
Yeah.
you said I
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah. Absolutely.
When people don't when people don't value.
Yeah.
So do this, like people can give gifts or whatever. Just like, hey
Yeah.
man, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
There's different ways that they can do it.
If
I've
people don't
been
value
given
you,
60 cents.
yeah.
We'll just say, I've been given 60 cents for doing my thing with, let's see how many people, 1,500 people,
Yeah.
60 cents.
Okay.
How do you, how do you process, like, because you know, I give my whole life.
Oh, well, yeah.
What is your advice?
So,
Real advice.
so real advice is your,
Not like political advice.
so there's several things. It's not put so I'm the least political person, right? I try to be at least. There's moving parts though. One thing is you could be trying to provide value to people that don't see
That,
it. And it could be that you need to move in a different room with people that do see that value. So that's what I've been doing my whole life. The same information that I charge people, $40,000 a year for is the same information I gave to my friends for free that did not value it when I gave it to them. They were dumb. They were to see the value. So I went into another room where people were smart enough to see the value, and they were giving me more money for it. Right? So sometimes we try to get the wrong people to see the value. They can't see it. Right? They won't be able to see it until you're too out of reach to even be contacted. Now the same people that I gave it to for free can't even pay me to go for it, right? Because they didn't see the value. So that could be a thing. Right? And then another thing could be, I say I make it hard to find, but I'm easy to do business with. And the reason why I'm easy to do business with is because I got buy buttons all over the internet. I make it where people can do business with me without even knowing they're doing business with me. So I call it multiplying buy buttons. I need to have buy buttons all over the internet that have your face on it, things that don't have your face. I got people buying TVs don't even know they're buying TVs. I got people buying fishing gear from me, don't even know they're buying fishing gear. Buying foreclosed homes from me, don't even know they're buying foreclosed homes from me, right? Because of the buy buttons that I multiplied all over the internet for decades. And so what I'm telling you is multiply your buy buttons. So they might not find the value in the live, right? But somebody on there on TikTok right now that's pretending to be an NPC doing this weird, and they got people giving them tens of thousands of dollars in seconds, right? So
It's weird. I mean, it's hard for me to kind of like.
don't turn it into an NPC.
Oh,
Yeah. So you need to make it crystal clear for people to buy. And without 100%, they don't.
because they don't value it.
They don't.
Like they're not.
It's the same.
I
Exactly.
want to.
Exactly. People will sit there and watch you starve for free. And get amusement out of it. And talk to their friends. Oh, look at them live. They'll get a kick out of it. Right. Out of watching your demise. So one thing I do is, for me, I don't even share my family on social media. You ain't gonna know what kind of car I'm in. You ain't gonna know what kind of house I got. None of that, because that ain't for those. But what I will do is I will show up and I will give some valuable information away for free, right? But if you want my time, it's gonna cost, unless you owe less. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, people got to pay to talk. It's just the way it is. Because time is the one thing we can't get back. It's the most valuable asset. They can get their money back, but I can't get my time back.
Because the thing is this, the music are not great.
They're not grateful.
60 cents.
Exactly.
Like we're trying to give you
Yeah.
his time, everything.
Yeah. So, and then also you got to make it clear that you're a businessman. So
Right.
people, my audience understands that I'm a businessman, right? They understand that, you know what, this motherfucker don't even answer his phone like that. Right? You can't even, he won't even people email me and it ain't even me emailing them back. It's just somebody else emailing from my email address. So I make it like that. Like, they respect the fact that uh, you got to be about your business if you don't spend time with them. If you got to be close, I got to believe in you, or you got to be like a really good friend in order for me to spend time. So I made it clear I'm a businessman, I'm a capitalist. I talk about it every single day, and people, yeah, and people
You
don't,
get tired of your that's just
yeah,
you always become.
yeah. It need to go for our rise that I have risen. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Well,
up.
you know what? Ironically, I was involved into I will rise too.
Yeah,
Because once I hit a certain level, I knew the only way to get
yeah.
you know,
The weird part, though, man, the people that I started off with are not the same people that I'm going to deal with. Not everybody will rise with. Most people won't. They won't. It's going to be the people that have saw you.
but you're providing services. So I will rise because that's you're constantly rising
Yeah,
because you're giving back in a way that you're
in a way.
providing service, you're selling a product, you're creating value for people.
Yeah. So you create your hub. I'll tell you this: all the people that I learned is like there's so many people that say they rock with you on the internet. But when you create your own platform, you'll see how many of them really rock with you. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So again, you have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, go to the right and then go back over there by the elevator, and then walk between the drink machine, and it's gonna be on the right.
Drink.
No. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Be right back.
salty white chocolate, not without the whip. They-
So, so how could we potentially, let's say we don't even have to do that. So I want, you know, where do I need to be at for us?
Um, so you need to have something that you need to have a tangible product or service. Because what I'm just like you, believe it or not. Like I'm just like you in the sense that I'll go out of my way to help somebody, even if it meant like me dragging a dead dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can bring this dog back to life, and it don't work out. Because you can't make a person see the vision. You can't make a person do the work either, right? Like, so if you have something, if you put something together, a product,
Is there,
and I mean a profitable product, not an evil course. So you have the most resilient mindset out of anybody I know. People are weak mind. So if your first course was how to have an unstoppable mindset, you talk about how to that in itself would be a good product because of your mindset. That would be something easy for you to sell. Your audience would automatically buy it, a portion of them. And then people that don't even know you would buy it because they weak minded too. The more access we have to automation and AI and all this shit is just making us weaker as a society. And so most people don't know how to deal with adversity, which is why you got, I don't know, I won't even go there politically, but it's why you got so many people who get offended by everything because they're weak, they're soft. So if you came out with something that, you know, in order to rise, you got to have an unstoppable mindset. You know,
that's what I'm saying. So
so if
that,
you created a,
like we created, I live when I say you two mentality.
yeah, yeah,
We have that.
yeah,
So
you need to put a course around it.
I need to put, so I just need to put a course around
Yes.
it. I need to go research. So this is what I'm going to take. I'm going to take a note of. I need to research what is an online course that's going to give me my value. I just the way that I'm thinking is
It doesn't have to be magic. Like you don't need all these fancy graphics and all that shit flying around. You really just need to turn the video vertical rather than horizontal. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to overcome adversity. And then you just go in and then give them actionable steps that they can take that day before they move on to the next big thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can put that in the course. Yeah, correct, correct. And then second, you need to build a script. So every single company that I have, they work very well because I build subscriptions well. Like every single month. Although, Web Asset Group is free, we got tiers inside. You get free, you get access to the mastermind and all that other stuff. But if you want to go to another level with me, here's how much it's going to cost per month. You're part of an internet or something. All right, to work with me, maybe even one on one. That might look like for you is you might want to charge for your master. I wouldn't give it away. The reason why I would give it away if I was you is because you already gave away your whole life for free, right? On TikTok. Now it's time for you to get paid off of it. So even if you put a subscription together where you're saying, okay, for 15.99 a month, which I think you can get way more than that.
Just whatever. Yeah.
But 15.99 a
We can
month,
all start somewhere.
yeah, absolutely, correct.
Once we get more, like we have testimonies on our website. Once we get more testimonies relative to our workbook with it, and honestly, I'm, so I want to. So let me ask you this: like, with you, where you're making money, where do you benefit? If you're making money, right?
Hmm.
Where do you benefit off of like helping? Just hypothetically,
I really don't.
you know what I'm saying? So what do you
Everything, I'm gonna
what's
talk about it anyway.
how,
I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about the same thing I'm talking to you about. When we're done, I'm gonna go in another room and talk to somebody else about the same. I'm just living life. You know what I'm saying?
this is what I do.
This is what I do. That's exactly 100%.
And then,
And then,
as a byproduct,
and
you benefit off not that you need it, but it does happen.
so what I learned I stopped, right? I used to do it. Yeah. So when I stopped running the streets, I started doing. So that took me out of the streets. I was never a bad guy. I grew up in a very negative household, and so I had to defend myself. I had to learn how to defend myself. So I became the aggressor rather than I'm not gonna let nobody. But that took me out of music. Took me out of the streets. The problem is in music, there's a lot of other people that have also transferred from the streets. So it can be a very dark place. So I got into meditation and changed my life completely. Smoking, stop drinking, stop partying, swear for the most part overnight. And I was the happiest I'd ever been in my life. I woke up every day in the state of bliss. I didn't even know what happiness was back in my life. And I was really sick in the hospital. It was actually a police officer that saved my life. Told me, man, you good at music and just stop running the streets and get into music, like just do music. He called me and told me that, and I never looked back. It changed my life. And then I found myself depressed doing music, right? So I'm like, I can leave the whole music game alone in and of itself and spend my time and energy meditating. And that's what I do, master your mind. A year later, I was the happiest I'd ever been, but I didn't have no money. Like, damn, this money.
Like, bro, that's like,
Live and be happy. So, so no, don't bow. It keeps your brain. So, so here's what you're doing right now. So,
right.
but you're starving your body. Right? That's what I was doing. Right? I was giving people free, doing podcasts for free. And I thought that if I do a podcast, people would just donate. I had a little donate. It was like, after 1 year of doing that, one person donated $100. I thought I was on top of the world when they gave me that $100. But I realized that I was starving my pockets in order to feed my soul. And to me, that was the opposite of somebody feeding their pockets and starving their soul, which is what most people do when they get a job. So what I realized is that I could feed my soul and my wallet at the same time. So to answer your question about what am I getting out of this right here that we're doing, this is me feeding my soul, right? Because my wallet is already being fed. I believe in, like I told you, I believe in that 99% of the people I come in contact with,
even if it benefits
to me, is more valuable than money.
and I appreciate it. And obviously, like, for you, just in terms of what you are going to represent
Yeah,
about just like overcoming. So I realized that the neutral was I didn't gangbang and I didn't
which
fall.
is stupid. The game thing.
Right. Well, no, it no better, but I, despite social norms
Yeah,
and stigmas, I overcame that.
yeah.
And
That's what it's about.
that's what
Exactly.
you're the same
That's
exact way.
exactly it.
Not to bring up race or anything.
But no matter who you are, no matter what color you are,
You like, I don't think
I don't. I look, man. I have had too many white people that come out of my life in order for me to act like America is doing something that I think, as people, not just black or white, but as people, we are our own. We make up our mind that that person don't like us before they even open their mouth. They might just be having a bad day that ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's what I learned. I do business with you. I'm a nice with tattoos all over my body. And I'm from the deep south. Do more business with white people than anything. And they never care about my skin color. They never care about my. They never say, hey, "Where did you graduate?" Because it don't matter. If you don't make it, that's right. And so that's why I see in you. I'm like, to me, you're already like, you're already on the Tony Robbins. Here's where I benefit. When you get to that Tony Robbins level, you're gonna look back and be like, yeah, exactly, 100%, 100%. And you're real. You're real. I've seen. Man, you don't even know how many times I've been in the background of this film. I seen when friends went crazy on me. I seen that, and what I know, I seen it, and I was that. That's my wife. I told her, I said, they jealous. Of me. They hate on me. So I think the domain name is too long. Yes. Yeah. 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 If you dedicated 4 hours a day to building a course, you'd be done with it by the end of the week. Yeah, and then you'll get to the point where you can do one in a day.
so just like I told the because her name's
Yeah,
like she's in the room
yeah,
and she she's the one that was
yeah,
just trying to cash it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Correct. See yourself as a publisher. I wrote, I will. So, so things like you said, you want to be big, right? So that's how I started looking at web asset group because we're publishing, right? So we're here to publish material, not just from me. Anything that's in alignment, that's master plan, make money online, we don't publish.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna get a course, watch a course,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna do this course, read the online course, and then potentially come to you and you could work it through your course.
yeah,
You feel
absolutely.
you can.
Yeah. Depending on what you create the course about.
The course is gonna be about how you buy it.
So let's do this. So we gotta
And
remember that.
dedicated to helping people expert build the
So people in the no, so I was gonna say people in the marketplace are very black and white. But you need to, the course needs to be about overcoming anxiety in 6 weeks or whatever. All of that's related to I will rise with you too. That can be the undertone of it. But those people, if they're just looking at the course from the title of I will get, yeah, no, they won't know what that means. If I can help you, for instance, if I had a course that said I can help you gain muscles in 6 weeks, that's what they want. But if I
so I need
say,
to be able to narrow it down to what we're doing,
yeah,
not just transform.
correct, what are they going to walk away with? Is the, yeah, absolutely.
That's what
Yes. No, I love it.
that's what
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
you need to be able to Google it.
Correct. Correct.
You can redo the same course almost and sell it.
In
It'll be the
different
same
ways.
thing.
Exactly.
We could just kind of turn it into one course, turn it into 10 courses or
Exactly.
4 courses.
Exactly. Once you got the formula, you can implement it in other ways. That's it. And it's just as simple as that. As simple as that. Courses are just like audio books,
Okay.
but in video form.
And then I could just like maybe like pay people $200
Yes.
hypothetically, I'm just thinking like
Yeah, absolutely.
just to get more of a
What you
personal.
do is you sell it on Udemy, sell it on Skillshare and all these other platforms, right? Those are markets that already have millions of people going to it every single day. But then you also sell it on your own in your own community. And make it and then create an affiliate program where people can sign up for that affiliate program. I give you 10, 15, 20% of the commission. Exactly. Exactly. It's a digital product that you only made one time.
Let's say, for example, you that good to me,
Hmm.
you can tell them because it's good.
Exactly. It's 100%.
30%.
Yep. I'm in. Yeah. And that's all we do. That's all we do. Our commission is just 10%. People sign up on our course. They can sell their courses through our platform, and we just take 10% of that transaction. Yeah. So there's simple ways to generate traffic. You either gonna do that through SEO, search engine optimization. Yeah. But you have to understand the formula of that. And then through paid advertisement. That works very well if you know what you, yeah, but you gotta be willing to play with some money. You don't have to play with some money. Yeah,
Also utilizing myself.
yeah, correct. So, just you're gonna play with some money. But what I always say, you know, I sound arrogant. I got money to. fuck around. Like I got money to, yeah, to just say, let me see if this is gonna work or not. But if you, yeah, that's it. I'm paying for education. But if you don't have the money like that, then get the product to make it money first, and then that way the product can start paying for the advertising. Correct. And then you put that put that product in front of everybody that possibly put in front of. That means getting digital billboards. Buying digital when people are driving down the interstate or pulling up in cities, they need to see that course on those billboards with the QR code that they can just scan while they're sitting in the passenger seat. Takes them to where they can course online. And so just making it to where it's everywhere. Everywhere they go, they got that course. And you can get these digital billboards for $5, $10 a day. You know, people think it costs tens of thousands to get these things, but a couple dollars a day you can get on these digital billboards. Look way bigger than you actually are.
So okay, so what if I do these courses? What is the so there's a couple resources that I have.
Yeah.
One, my sister is a world traveling therapist,
Yeah.
director of her school. Two, my uncle is so high in the military that we're not allowed to have his phone number in our phone, can't take pictures of it. And he holds a doctorate degree and a professor. He's a foreign.
Mhm.
I have a few beyond people, credible people. You, for example.
Yeah.
Should I include them in the course under like a 10-minute video? Or like, no?
Because the course is simply about solving a problem for people.
Okay.
And that's all they really care about.
Okay.
I think almost gone are the days of like, oh, look at this person, they gave me a shout out or whatever, right? Like people don't really care about that in the online course. Everybody's famous.
Right.
Everybody look good and everybody famous.
Right.
And everybody look rich on the internet. Right? So now you got to provide something that they really care about, which is helping them solve a problem. You know, if you sell a weight loss product, you make sure that product can actually help them lose weight if they follow the formula. You know what I mean? So you have an unstoppable mindset. If they don't buy the course from you, they could not see you living. Not to mention what I didn't get to see you live before I saw you on the internet.
Right.
So it's a matter of, like, for instance, how to develop a stronger mindset in 6 weeks or less. Literally take them through what you think about and how you think in every single video. Apply it for 6 weeks, and I'm just using 6 weeks as a metaphor. Apply it. Let them apply it. And that's your you don't have to create nothing new. Yeah. All you gotta do is live life and record it. And that's it. That's your cool. You know how many people lose their jobs and want to jump on the book? People lose money and they want to run into a tree or something. Like they don't have they don't have the mental strength to deal with adversity. You do, so you can package that. You know,
It's like the way you're packaging this was just what you like what you packaging is different. You used to teach
yeah.
but anyways, so okay, definitely.
Online education, you will be a rich man, and you will call me one day, and you will say, "Bro, what in the world is you?" You will make so much money.
Just off of something like this. So is there anything else like that maybe I should be looking into?
You should
Preparing for like the future.
affiliate marketing.
Okay, so I do affiliate.
Who you deal with?
Penny shit on TikTok.
Yeah, better than that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So you need shit that's gonna pay you like really good money, and not only once but every month,
Like how? Like what
over and over again.
How?
Like I bought. I'll say this. So I bought MariettaGeorgia.org, right? And then
How is it that long?
and then I partnered with foreclosures.org or foreclosures.com. Foreclosures. Yeah. So when people click on those listings to see what to do their due diligence on that property that they're looking at. up, guys? Uh, they gonna get, they gotta buy the software. The software company pays it over and over again every time the person renews their subscription. The same. So you need to find something that you can promote that has a subscription. So I always tell people a subscription is a prescription for online business.
So if I can affiliate market a subscription,
Yes. Even if it's just Netflix or whatever,
right?
something that's gonna be like, yo, here's a prime example. So I get these offers every single day. Here's a prime example. Um, there's another person trying to send me money. All right, so here's a prime example right here. Where is that? Where is it? Okay. So I just got that this morning. I don't even know who that is, but look at what it says. You know what I'm saying? That's uh, that's 25% commission for the whole lifetime of their subscription. So that's when you get into unrealistic money.
Affiliate marketing subscription.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what I need to know. Just say hypothetically, if um,
Not Amazon. Amazon is okay.
oh, I get affiliate subscription,
Yes, sir.
you're getting a portion of their
Every
subscription.
single month.
Yeah, even if it's like small. So you get people clicks. Forget about the clicks.
They call that PC. That stands for earnings per click. Let's just say you end up making $1,200 from a product, and then they'll break it down. They'll divide how much money you made by how many clicks it took, and say that you made X amount of dollars per click. So,
Is there real money?
yes,
So, what is it called?
EPC, earnings per click. Yeah, nothing happens on the internet without a click.
How do you get into that?
What I'm telling you now.
So let's say so say for example, I'm buying the
Yeah, you're gonna have to build it up. It takes some work. You'll have to build it up.
we just put analyze it.
Create
So
the,
there's potential to be on the website.
yeah.
And we're just going to like that. We're not operating, but say for example,
So look at this. So right here, I did 10 clicks, all right, 10 clicks, and that generated me $3,588.
no,
Okay, my conversion rate is 10%, and that was one person. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Hey, no, he's good. All right, all right, bye. So, you know, that's the kind of money I'm talking about. And I don't know if you saw it, but it's recurring revenue. So once that person is subscribed, paying for their subscription every month, I'm gonna get credit for that. That's how you make the money that it don't. So I always tell people you make money. Most people say your money is your net worth is in your net worth or whatever. Your net worth is in your net worth. I, I just know how to use tools that most people don't use. On the internet, I'm the I learned it. Yeah, yeah, I learned it to learn it. Yeah, absolutely. But if I had to do it all over again today, which I'm bringing a course about right now, how to build a six-figure web design company in 6 months, I wouldn't touch it. I would just be the owner. Right. Because
so, okay, but what is one step I could you when it comes to the course?
yeah,
I just need
yes, sir. That's it. That's it. But the heart, I'm gonna tell you, I tell everybody this. Maybe 99% of the people don't. The reason why they don't do it is because there's no need. We used to post doing a video, posting that thing online, getting likes and shares and comments. But when you create a course, you go create a video, and ain't nobody gonna be there applauding. And so most people love that. Um, yeah, yeah,
Structuring it means doing what we're doing, getting it off the ground, even though thinking small, just create enough revenue to pay me to be able to invest every
how much money you want to? How much money is that? Enough money? What is
to
that?
live.
Yeah, how much?
Over
So, it-
3,000 a month to be able to work for my job.
okay,
That's what I have to do. I mean,
$3,000. Yeah.
to so I can
So what? There you go.
I already know, yeah, I do this.
Start at the bank.
I do this. That is, so I have to do your obligations.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
allocate that, but that's not what my goal is. My goal is to be able to
so why not shoot for $10,000?
I want, and we're not saying about
Or do the bare minimum, or make the bare minimum higher. Because what will happen is the bare minimum barely get by. Like
I
having
don't want to do that.
exactly.
I promise
You need to have extra. That extra is gonna make you feel like, woo,
But that's what right now we need to do.
fine. That's fine. I would make it.
I mean, I'm thinking, but
I laid on the beach one day, on vacation. Hating to be on there because I didn't be on Vegas because I couldn't afford it. And I laid down on my back and I'm like, man, if I could make like, yeah, per transaction, I'd be.
so like
And that's the mindset that gets you out of it.
I hustle, like I make a little money,
Yeah,
pennies.
yeah,
I'm barely making,
yeah.
barely. I mean, I don't have much. I have 13,000.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Yeah,
So my goal is to I have to figure out a way to make money before I go broke.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
always generating a little bit of money,
That's right.
but it pays. Right?
Yeah,
So I'm in growth mode right now. That's why sometimes like I'll go broke and go back to work,
yeah.
grind, save money, and then be like I'm going back. I will rise.
So you need money coming in every day, 24 hours. I was just having this conversation with my wife yesterday.
Right.
I said, the thing people don't understand is that we no longer live in a time where bills are due every damn day. There's a bill due every damn day.
It is.
And because a bill is due every day, you got to be getting paid every single day. Payday is every day. So then when you have when you do the course, when you have these products and services out there, you're going to go from a monthly mentality to I need to make $10,000. For me, if I'm not making $7,500 a day, then I'm doing something wrong. Something's off. Right? And that's on Sundays too. Regardless of what I'm doing with my actual physical time, and if I'm trading time for it, then that's icing on top of the cake. That took me from it took me years to develop that mindset. But with you can definitely be pumping out $300 a day. That's what's that 10 grand almost 300.
Struggling and making it. So,
300. So you need to hire. So you rather sell? Would you rather sell 300 items to 300 people at $1 a pop, or would you rather sell 2 items to 2 people at $150 a pop? So we need a higher profit. We need a higher tier of product or service to offer them. If it's going to be the low tier stuff, you need to make it like a course where they can buy it from you without you having to show up in real time. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And then another thing, this is gonna be hard to hear. How to make parts of your life mysterious. Because you show everything. Yeah, yeah. That you turn to your people in the family and friends, and that's a good thing. But the problem is, family and friends don't buy from you. They feel like they already, oh, I already know all that, right? If I know, if the only people that do business with me are, yeah, or the only people that do business with me are strangers. You know, I never had a family or a friend buy anything from any one of my companies. They won't even send you a customer. Think about that. So you need to make yourself mysterious. Damn, I wonder what. Oh, make him wonder. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he up to. Where was he when he took that picture? You know what I'm saying? If you tell them what you got to do before you do it, they ain't never surprised. You know, and then when it don't pan out the way you thought it was gonna pan out, they're hoping you start to just a little bit more and push. But what I always do is by the time I announce something, I already done it. Because first of all, I don't want people that don't have all the information about this thing I want to do to distract me. People tell people you got an idea, they'll be like, oh, okay. You know, okay, this is the best idea in the world. You know what I'm saying? You know, every company I ever started, somebody started off by saying, "Oh, okay, well, you sure you want to do?" You know, be more mysterious online. You know, be online all the time, but you know, don't let everybody know your moves. It's gonna make you look like it's gonna make. So I learned this when I was a rapper. So I had this bar in my hometown that booked me for an event, and I booked the event out sold it out. There was cars. I mean, I had limousine, I had bodyguards, I had everything. It was that. I did it a month later at the same place. Again, the line was around the building. Crazy. Love it. They loved that because I made them a lot of money. So they started booking me every single month. Every time I did it, the crowd got smaller and smaller. And then they don't value it. So what I did is I went out of town. I stayed gone. I went out of town and did shows for 6 months. I didn't come back for 6 months. Time I came back, I put another show that was ready. It's all for a while, right? But as long as I was showing up, the crowd got smaller and smaller and smaller. So you're a real person and you want people to know who you are for real. And I value that in a person. But the average person does not value, like the average person cannot, they don't value that. They value what they can't have. And so I make it hard for people to get in touch with me, but I'm easy to do business. Yeah. Just think about it. Everything on the internet you Google, the only reason it show up is because people have done SEO. It ain't because it's the best. Yeah. You know, people think that the best stuff is what Google is recommending. They recommend whoever learned how to gain the system and get their website to the top. Block it. So just write content about specific subjects that people are searching. You use this website called Answer the Public, not Answer the Public, but Socrates.com. Socrates.com. Type in keyword, it's going to give you questions that people are searching for. If you make content related to that word, then you're really good. Your website on your blog and your website. Yeah. Yeah. Should, who you with? Talk about this. Wait, so yeah, you got a blog on your website.
my analytics,
Hmm.
total sales, products, I'm sure that I can figure out. There's got to be a blog.
Oh
A
yeah, right
blog.
there, blog post.
I don't even have any blogs.
Yeah, you need a blog post. Right.
So I. So this is. Should I type it or should I?
Oh, yeah. Video at top. Yeah, you fixed it. Yeah. And then what you can do is YouTube, right? Right. Because on YouTube you can just record a video and use it. You gotta transcribe that video into a blog article.
How?
So with the push of a button.
What do
So
you make the blog?
I'll pull it up on the here. So I got it on the screen right there too. So if I go to YouTube and let's just say I click on, let's click on this video right here. Actually, let me that. How does it? I gotta change my settings here. So let's just say I click on this video right here. There's this is called a Chrome extension. Right there, it says transcript and summary. That's a free Chrome extension, and it transcribes that. So watch this. If I click on that, it's going to go over to Chat GPT 100, and then it's going to start writing an article about that.
So I can make a video and then an article about it.
Exactly.
And do I have to download this? For that?
You just have to download it to your Chrome extension. You use Google Chrome,
Yeah.
so you just type in YT. You type in YouTube summary with ChatGPT, and it's free.
It's gonna do now.
It's gonna listen to your video, and it's gonna rate. It's gonna create a 100% original blog about the video. It's gonna write the title for you and everything.
And so what are the legal ChatGPT?
Yeah, we use ChatGPT every day, all day. There are some legalities to it. You want to edit it, sure. You know what I'm saying, and put it there. It's it's too new. Yeah, 100%. So relies on it immediately. Include hit links and also links to your product in that blog.
Okay. Give me an example of affiliate link that I could potentially use in a blog article.
Let's just say you're talking about mindset, and then Tony Robbins has a mastermind. Become an affiliate of Tony Robbins' mastermind subscription, and you promote that inside of your blog article. So sign up for that blog subscription. Voila, you get recurring revenue. Hello. So lit. No, she followed you all. I said I gotta meet the lab. I hope you don't mind that I'm here. Okay. Yeah, it is. So here's right here, Tony Robbins affiliate program. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And okay, so you'll earn 15% per sale off of that. And I don't know if subscription. Okay, so here is an example of the revenue: 37,000. Track your performance. You can do all, and then right here, all you gotta do is click this button right here to sign up for it, become a Tony Robbins affiliate. It's a household name. People like it and respect it. So that link is broken apparently. So that's why yeah, absolutely. That's what. And that video is going, so that blog article is going, it might take a to rank on Google. But that video is going to start ranking immediately if you title it. Yeah, based on what people are searching. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talking about AI. Yeah, it, it is spot on. Yeah, absolutely. So look at this on this website. These are all affiliate links right here. Anytime you see these ads, even if you go on Fox News and look at their website, that's all affiliate links. That's why they promote the most negative news because they know that's going to bring the most traffic to the website. And when people go to the website, read an article, they're going to click on some links. Yep. So that one is a good one. Affiliate. I would say if you did courses in affiliate marketing, hands down, you would be gold. Hands
So,
down.
so the goal, I'm just going to dedicate, I guess, what today's date is, today's on the second. So I'm going to dedicate that to creating a course.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll come back on you and then potentially like some action. Um, and then in the meantime, that also use that Chrome.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And then sell the course on our platform. We let people sign up and sell the course
Well,
on,
that's what I'm
and I'm gonna
just
promote
gonna
it for
bring
you.
it to you and just say whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
What do you um, This is the way that I think too. We're not big, like huge ton of traffic, like get like 500, 600 people a month.
Yeah.
But it's like people that want to do better. So at the bottom on your team, at the bottom of the team,
Yeah.
and it can average of 5 minutes on our website. Not that that's relevant, just content. Um, so click the team. Oh, you're already on it. So scroll down to the bottom, and then what I would like
Okay.
so if you have an idea, I can, I we do have like a couple companies that do 2,000.
Yeah.
We really, really get really good return and pay for like coaching that we just need to come in that from $2,000. So this is for his benefit, but I want to put him down here.
Yeah.
We just created this 2 days ago.
That's awesome.
So in terms of you benefiting off of this is for the I mean,
But the way I would benefit is just by seeing you.
I know, but it's still good for me to reciprocate. It doesn't, what does it hurt me to put that on there? Just that people do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always building.
Yeah.
So
You can put web asset group in.
that's
Yeah. Yeah. Or just link to your course. Because see, having you on the platform, having your course on our platform like these other platforms, it's gonna help us out anyway.
okay.
So it's always a win-win. So it's gonna help us out. But I would be more than happy to be there. Whatever you feel called to put there, I'm
We have like I have like three people that are like give you time, guys.
yeah,
It doesn't necessarily mean monetary.
correct.
So that's what we're at. And I go to our free classes.
Okay.
So like this is like tonight we have a free class. Bro, you offer all of these free classes. You know what's so crazy is we give these free classes. Now this is me networking with professors.
Yeah.
Like highly credentialed. You have like 20 people that I show. And you're like,
Yeah, I know.
why are you not
I
signing
know.
up?
I
You
know.
need this.
I have broke people that won't even come to a class on how to make money online.
It's weird.
Or they'll come in and they'll leave early.
Yeah.
It's like how you going that's why you ain't got the money because you leave it without the whole recipe.
Well, I'm literally really candy watch that class. 2 weeks later, went and downloaded Canva. Watch your YouTube. Because remember, I text you, I was like, how do
Yeah.
I get access?
Yep,
And
yep,
you're like, go to YouTube.
yep.
And we literally, on the documents, whatever, but you can probably go on Amazon, just got approved today,
Yeah.
untamed motivation journal.
That's awesome.
You know, and we just created it on Canva based off of, even though we didn't directly say that's what we tell you. It
Yeah.
took us 2 hours to create a journal on Canva,
Yeah.
transfer it, Amazon, no overhead,
Yeah.
and now it's on Amazon. So I've already had 3 sales this morning,
Yeah.
and it just got released.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Exactly.
anyways, I think that kind of like sums that up.
Yeah, you gotta like I told I don't I brag about it. How much do I brag about? It? So you already are top tier in my brain.
Well, I'm working on like these are the steps. So like that I said
Yeah,
this morning, I was like, I'm dropping 5 hours just to go have a conversation.
yeah,
And people would refuse.
yeah. They will.
You know, and there was nothing even there was no conversation before this. Just
Yeah,
like, hey, I just want to come talk to you.
yeah. Absolutely. Well, it was a priority because I saw you text. I wasn't able to get to it that day, and then I told how I keep my phone. You hadn't heard my phone for all.
Yeah, it's a
but uh, but I was like, I want to sit down with it because I value you as a person, what you bring to the table. And so, yeah,
I'm super grateful. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for following the journey. And that's a,
man, you got it, bro.
I think so. I'm gonna just kind of grind for the next 30 days.
Yeah,
And then text you, see if we can collaborate. Just really like the idea of
exactly. Become an educational hub online in the online space.
because what I always say is I became a version of myself during the darkest days of my life. And
Exactly.
a lot of people feel like if they're going through something horrific, that there's no potential to become the best person at
Exactly.
that time.
Exactly. That's the best time. My friend of mine, my brother Ben, sat right here yesterday. He said, "Man, we come from the light, but we really come from the darkness." He said, "Because even when we go to the darkness at night, our eyes can get recharged. And when we meditate, we go to the darkness. But people are afraid of the darkness. But yeah, our rise is a powerful statement. I mean, I've seen you go through. The first thing I said to her, she was when we decided we was gonna get together. I said we can see, but I'm never gonna give up on my dream. I'm willing to walk away from everything in order to live my dream. And she was just like, "Oh, I'm with you." know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you remind me of me so much because I'm like you won't even allow love or family or a job or anything to stop you from going after your mission. Yeah, just existing.
You're losing. You're losing. You don't realize.
One of the realest things you ever said was you said, um, "I just got out of prison, only to find out that most people in the free world are also in the exactly,
We put ourselves in the
exactly, exactly. You see it in a different way. Like I truly believe it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that is something that she'll tell you. I talk to a lot of people, and I'm just like, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't got it, or that person's gonna give up. With
Right,
you,
it's difficult whenever you don't.
yeah,
Like I'm like, hold on, because I don't have the tools.
but you doing it though.
Like, yeah,
You got your website up. You are definitely you are there. You just got to feel in the right area. I was telling them not to let everybody in his life and shit. You know, don't be on live all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because people they hate on you. They feel like they know you. What did I say when his friend was doing his friend was going through that thing? Remember when I was like, the friend was hating on him? I was like, he was hating. I said, they see the potential. Yeah. And they intimidated by you.
people will turn quick.
Wait, about stuff that
I
don't
got DMs where it's
people.
like, oh, changed my life so much. And then as soon as a popular person, it's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, I'm not to Boston. So we went out there and gave up.
Yeah.
And then I just left.
Yeah.
I told him, playing was way earlier than it was. I just wanted to get away from it.
Yeah.
And I caught so much flack for like a little truth thing. And I still want to ask you this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Only because it tarnishes my brain.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But that's just people that don't. Those are people that truthfully don't even deserve to be in your presence. You are a king in the presence of peasants, and I hate to put it like that, but
Unfortunately,
yeah,
money levels,
mental levels, all kind of levels. You know, like they just don't understand. Like that's what, yeah. So stay the course, and dude, I'm gonna turn on TV one day, and I'm gonna be like, there it is. I
You're
do
gonna be
it.
right there with me. We're
I
gonna teach you master your mind.
master your mind,
That's
make
the
money
same thing.
online.
It falls up under all
Yeah, exactly. It's a
live your
mindset.
best life.
You're gonna die one day. Like why you playing? Don't play so much.
What kind of wonder, see, like you're, I don't know your true success, but from my perspective, your success has hit a level where I don't know what you're passionate about.
When people master their money,
So
yeah, that's my passion. Because people, financial stress is the main thing. Either
because I've already like
yeah,
my soul is dead.
yeah,
I literally get up and life.
that's what I'm saying. But pockets, that's what I'm saying. So what what I care about now at this point is helping people escape lives that are not theirs. People are living other people's version of their life. And I usually need one or two people. People that have money but are not fulfilled, or people that feel good and don't have the money. So master your mind, make money online is about taking those individuals that are fulfilled and showing them how to monetize that fulfillment in a way that doesn't trap their time.
People that got money up, master their mind.
Exactly.
So either way it goes, your head goes back.
100%. there you go. I mean, you don't gotta help. My mom told me one time. She said, "Your problem is you try to save everybody." And she told, and I never forgot that. But I was trying to save people that didn't want to be saved. I was trying to. It wasn't my job to save them in the first place. Yeah, if you can hit, yeah, exactly. If you want help, I'm
I
here to
do
help.
like how you hit. Honestly, I don't know if you're aware of it, like both sides that have already made it, and
Exactly.
then people that are trying to make
Because they're the same people at the end of the day. They got the same. They're the same people that just haven't realized it yet.
one person is missing one thing.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Because I got a rich person and a poor person that live inside of me. All of us. It's about the one that leads. It's the one that we feed the one that we put in the forefront every day is the one that leads. He's been there with me. She understands. She saw me when I was at my lowest.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about that? What's it navigating? How do you feel mentally? Like,
She asked me the other day. I was online and I was like, I was talking to her and I was like, how did you feel? You know, feel to be able to move that much money around. And I said, honestly, it don't feel like nothing. What what the real thing that feels like stuff?
probably transform your idea of money. It's like,
My, my mentor that I learned from, Bobby D, who I give a lot of credit. I had to do the work, but he showed me the way. I had access to his accounts. Okay,
oh, I think I vaguely remember
so when
something.
I would see, he had money that like crazy money. You know what I'm saying? And so it didn't affect him. He never let the money affect it. So I learned from somebody that literally had millions in an account, that he forgot about. That just talked to me like you talking to me. And so seeing that trained me to just be a person. Yeah, just be a so I don't let it get to me like that. Now you can just eat what you want to eat every single day. You can buy what you want to buy every day. But really, after you done struggled for such a long time, um, she still has a hard time uh, living in. Yeah, me, I'll go and spend $100 on just me for a month. But that's about it. I'm gonna eat good, and then for me, I'm self funded. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a bank funding me, so I'm always taking my money and being very mindful of it, and I'm using my capital to put back into my all the time. I'm buying businesses, I'm doing this, I'm buying software. Like so, I'm very mind. I'm buying land.
You work all day too, Phil.
Um,
You come up like,
I think
I'm selling for myself. I mean,
I think I'm playing all
you're
that.
just kind of like hanging.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I wear.
This is what you do.
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just stressed.
That's exactly it. Exactly.
I'm vibing.
I'm just vibing. Now, do I do this all day? Absolutely. That's
What's your vibe? It's
kind of.
don't say it's what you want.
I'm feeling comfortable.
So do y'all go on vacations?
Life is a vacation. Just live. So we moved to where vacation is.
Okay, that's what you did.
Yeah.
Good job.
Like yeah. So where we from? Deep south. We from Valdosta. So you was at the World Camping World down that way somewhere, right? Or Lake Park or something like that. Yeah. So there's nothing there. So we had to always go out of town to go on vacation. And then I thought one day, uh, we was on vacation. I'm like, some people live where we go to vacation at. And then she came up with the idea of moving up here, and we just did it. We didn't think about it. We didn't ask nobody for their opinion. Um, we just did it. Like, and we had a phone conversation, and by the time I called her back, she already located a home. And then 3 days later, we was up here meeting with her.
So one last question. How did you how do you yeah, you prefer to look like everybody on social media?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to judge it personally,
yeah.
but how do your kids process all this and like what is your perspective on parenting? Coming from where you come from, where you are now.
I just knew that. So they know how to work. So my oldest son is also an employee of the company. He's, he's in the I always taught them to be, yeah, absolutely. Own your stuff. They used to be partners with us and sell.
No way.
Yeah, we taught them how to approach strangers and like, hey, you want this stun gun? Hey, check out this pepper spray.
So y'all used to go to
Oh yeah, every East West. Yeah, every weekend. Yeah, yeah, same story. We started with-
Dr. D didn't
Yeah,
she brought me down there recently for a whole week and gave me the whole condo.
that's
And she
awesome.
was like, I just want, she's like, you're going
She believes in you.
She
Yes,
said,
that's what you
she's like, I
are.
want you to see
Dude, you are a superstar.
valley parking. There's a lot of parents.
Yeah, yeah. That's how regular. That's how people. That's life. That's life to a lot of people. We live on the same planet, but we all live different lives.
And I'm gonna let y'all enjoy your day.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So great.
I'm free.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, ma'am. That's awesome. We're gonna be in contact. I'm gonna keep following the journey. Thank you for following.
I can, yeah, me too, man. Yeah, anytime you got, just reach out. I don't have my phone on me most of the time, but
I get it. Our website, man, we're building it slowly but surely.
it's looking good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, me too.
You know, we change that to that
That's
because
different, dude. Yeah, absolutely.